One day, Ramu went to the market with his grandmother, and on the way, his lips fell on a cake in a bakery. And as soon as he saw the cake, he stubborn to buy me the cake. Grandma, Grandma, I want that cake, please. Then they went to the cake shop and asked the price of the cake. The shopkeeper said the price of the cake. Ramu's grandmother took money from her bag, but she did not have enough money to buy the cake. Then said to Ramu,
Look, we don't have the money to buy a cake.
Then Ramu takes some money out of his pocket and gives it to his grandmother and says, Now if you combine these amounts, then the cake will come.
No, Ramu, this amount is not enough. Let's take this cake when we come again.
No, Grandma, I want this cake now. If you buy this cake, I don't ask anything to you, please.
That's not it, Ramu. Can't buy this cake with the money we have. I will take it one more time.
No, Grandma, you always said that the same thing. This time you have to buy it for me. A man next to the shop overhears the two talking and immediately goes to the shop, finds out the price of the cake, buys it and gives it to Ramu. Ramu was very happy to see it, but he looked at his grandmother if they should take the cake or not. Then Ramu's grandmother said to the person who bought the cake,
We are sorry, we cannot take this cake.
Then the person said to the grandmother, See, Grandma, you misunderstood me so much. If you want to give the money return to me, give when you have the money. But take this cake for now. Because a few years ago, when I was old as Ramu, I also felt like I should eat cake. But my mom didn't have much money. Then someone came and brought me a cake and left. I was so happy. I wanted to thank him, but I do not know what is his name and town. But now, if you take this cake, it will be like I thank him. So please take this cake.
Okay, we will take this cake from you, but you write your address on a piece of paper and we will bring it to you when we have the money.
Then the person says okay and take the piece of paper and write on it and gives it to Ramu and leave. Ramu went home with his grandmother and when he go home he took the cake and went to their grandfather and said, Grandpa, Grandpa, today is your birthday. I bought a cake for you. Ramu's grandfather is very happy to see the cake, but he looks at his wife and says,
What is the need to bring the cake for my birthday? We have no money to buy the cake for any little occasion. Do we need the unnecessary expenses?
Then Ramu's grandmother said,
I don't even remember your birthday. I went to the market for vegetables with Ramu. On the way, he stopped to buy the cake. But I did not have enough money. Then a person came and bought this cake and gave this note to Ramu and said to give when he has money.
She took the note and gave it to her husband. Ramu's grandfather took out the note and read on it. The message is, I had bought this cake only for my happiness and not expecting anything more. After reading it, the grandfather remembered the note he had written to someone a few years ago. He was happy that the help he had given had reached him again and celebrated his birthday. Ethics. Any help that comes to heart will come back to us.